Welcome back to Joe's GF. I know it's the Toronto Raptor recap, so I'm going to get into that quickly because I'm going to talk about something a little more important. This just in, 1-1. They got blown out by the Bucks. Thank God. Paolo Banchero was in, man. I know they didn't have Franz Wagner, but Raptors blew them out. So they went 1-1. A couple too many wins lately, but they're still kind of locked into that third or fourth spot in the lottery. So we'll just leave it there. There's not a lot really to talk about. Notre Dame, kind of like a lot of fucking bitches and whores, not just in my life, anyone who does what I do or who's ever been with women, they teased us. That first opening drive, like 8 or 9 minutes, converting fourth downs to go up 7-0. That's when you believe. It's like, all right, could be, Rudy, could be the destiny and all that. And then, Riley Leonard, well, good for him. I'll touch on him in a second. But him and the offense, they went to sleep for basically the next 2 quarters. And the biggest factor they lost, Notre Dame's defense. You stayed in man. You were stubborn. You were getting killed throughout the first half. At some point when it's 28-7, you had to change it up. And I guess it was too little too late. But it wasn't, if you know football like me and most people out there know what's going on. There was an opportunity. There were opportunities to get back into it. Fourth down and from the 8-yard line, you went for a field goal. Mitch Jeter, who was clutch all playoff, hits the post. But it just, there was plays to be made there. And then they finally had that last chance. 3rd and 11. I couldn't believe it. I thought he overthrew it, but got to give Will Howard credit. He made the plays. He made the throws to Smith, Judkins. Guys that are going to the NFL. Receivers, running backs. I don't know about the quarterback, but, in the end, got to tip your hat to Ohio State. We didn't lose to no slouch. And, I got to tip my hat here to, I'll give the little, the classic. And that's it, man. Notre Dame, they're back, but they lost. It always hurts. Haven't won since 1988. But at least this new format, they'll be in it. I hope Marcus Freeman stays because you got to finish the job now. And now, you got to listen to your host, GF. You cannot win with 4th-year transfers from Duke University. And again, Riley Leonard played well. He threw the ball as well as he can. They need a big-time quarterback that you groom and you start with him, and then you go from there. So that's just my take. They got receivers. They got running backs. They have O-linemen. The defense was good, but the defense wasn't good that night. But you still have to give credit to Ohio State. It's not like they lost to some slouch, but got to call it like it is. Defense just wasn't good enough. Didn't slow them down. They scored on every possession. Can't go down 28-7. So if they kept it closer, maybe there would have been a little luck of the Irish. Any Leaf fan or anyone from Toronto, Joe Bowen, the announcer for the Leafs. I believe me, I need a haircut here, I know. First time he asked for a day off to be with his family to watch Notre Dame. And it just kills me because Joe Bowen, man, just I knew when I heard that call last year, Game 6, Leafs, Nylander, the breakaway, and we're going to score. We're going to Boston, baby. And then he pauses, then he's almost losing his voice, and we're going to finish the job. And that's when I knew we were going to lose Game 7. So, Joe, don't, you got to start doing some reverse molecular like me. You can't go in pumping your chest with the Leafs in Notre Dame. It doesn't work. Yeah, but maybe my way doesn't work either. It's all whatever. But I always think going into it as the underdog. That was my approach. I think that's the right way to do it. You pump your chest out when you're my Cowboys in the 90s or the Chiefs right now. So, or Raptors. I wasn't pumping nothing in 2019. Let it happen. We only have Kawhi Leonard for a year. It's better to go into it that way, whether you're a coach, whether you're a GM or anyone. You want to come in with the rah-rah, we're going to beat everyone, cool. But that doesn't work on educated guys that know that you're not the favorite to win. So anyway, that's my take. Very proud of Notre Dame. They need to get this done. 37 years is too long. Rudy, Sean Astin, Joe Montana, and everyone in between, thank you for taking us on a ride. And for the Raptors, just keep tanking, baby.